Her name was Hannah Williams, everybody always jealous of her family until her father died. Once upon a time, there lived a man named Joseph Williams. He had one wife for many years, but because she could not bear children, he decided to marry a second wife. To everyone's surprise, both women loved each other. They wore the same clothes, went to parties together, and their family was at peace. By fate, the following year both women became pregnant. But before their joy could be complete, tragedy struck. Joseph died in a terrible accident. His wives cried bitterly, but he is gone. Months later, both wives gave birth on the same day, in the same hospital. The first wife gave birth to a boy named John. The second wife gave birth to a girl named Hannah. Both of them were happy. The years passed. But when Hannah was only 12 years old, her mother died. From that day, Hannah's lifestyle begins to change. She lived with her stepmother, John's mother. Life became bitter for her. John was pampered, loved, and spared from any work. Hannah was treated like a slave, shouted at, and denied education. When Hannah grew older and reached 24 years, her stepmother forced her into marriage. "I don't want to go," Hannah cried. "Have no education, no work. Please don't force me." But Mrs. Williams had already collected money and property in exchange for Hannah. The girl had no choice. Her husband, Benjamin, turned out to be kind. When she told him all the suffering she had endured, he promised to take care of her. Within 3 months of marriage, Hannah became pregnant and gave birth to twins. But Hannah's life was again at risk. She lost too much blood. The doctors searched desperately, but her blood type was rare. Benjamin called Mrs. Williams, who was a match. Instead of helping freely, she demanded for money. "If you want me to give her my blood, pay me $500. Benjamin had no choice. He agreed, and she donated the blood. During the process, a nurse recognized Mrs. Williams. "Madam, how is your daughter?" The nurse asked. "I only gave birth to a son," she replied coldly. The nurse frowned. "Are you sure? I remember what you told Nurse Rachel the day of delivery." "What did I say?" Mrs. Williams asked nervously. "You said, if my second wife gives birth to a boy and not me, swap the baby or kill hers." Mrs. Williams froze. The nurse revealed, "I was there at delivery. You gave birth to a girl. Hannah is your daughter. Your real baby had a small scar on her lap. John is not yours, he was swapped." She rushed to meet Hannah lying unconscious, and she saw the scar, yet she burst into tears in silence. When the truth was revealed, Mrs. Williams began to maltreat John too. Hurt and confused, John left her house and went to live with Hannah, who treated him kindly as a brother. Broken, Mrs. Williams later came to Hannah's house, crying. "Please forgive me," she begged. "You are my daughter. I never knew. Have wronged you." But Hannah's heart was full of pain. "You cannot be my mother," she said firmly. "A real mother would never treat her child as a slave. Even when I was dying, you demanded money before saving me. You are greedy and cruel. You are not my mother." John added with anger. "Yes, you lied to me all my life, spoiled me and destroyed us. Leave this house before I lose my temper." Hannah's husband was so cold he couldn't say anything. He was sad and shocked by what he heard. Mrs. Williams fell to her knees, but Hannah shouted with tears in her eyes. "I don't want to see you again. Get out," she shouted in anger. Greedy and jealousy destroy families. A mother is not only the one who gives birth, but the one who shows love and care. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, and share.